Hey, welcome to the Steel City scene. I am here at HomeGrown in Hamilton, Ontario, and I am talking to Kirby. He just did a show, and you did. And tell us a little bit about the show and the purpose of the show.
Sure. I'm actually moving out of Hamilton, unfortunately, and I had this opportunity, this last chance to play in Hamilton, and Tim and Mike here at Homegrown needed somebody to fill in for the night. They had a last minute cancellation, and I had this great chance to play here one last time. And I love this venue and playing for this room. So it was a great way just to kind of end off my at least my time here in Hamilton for the time being, anyway. So it was like a farewell of sorts, and a great way to kind of run it off for the rest of the time here.
How did you like being a musician in Hamilton?
I was saying, and when I first found out I was moving, I was trying to think of a way. I was stalling on this whole email letter thing I wanted to send out to everybody to let them know I was leaving, and I felt like I was gonna upset people in a way. Like, not that I'm that upsetting. I don't know, but I just didn't want to let people down that I was leaving, because the city is such a great place to come as an artist and foster your creativity. There's a lot of support in the art community here, not just music and like visual art and acting as well too, which I found out the longer I stayed here. But I'm from Burlington, but I moved to Hamilton, and that's when I got started doing this and loving it more, because there's such a great support system here that helps you out, like the people here at Homegrown and the people at Baltimore and Gallagher's and all the other, and the Casbah as well, and then this in Hollywood, all the venues in Hamilton. Everybody that I've met in music has been so supportive, and nobody tries to stop you from what you're doing. They just want to help you get better and be better at what it is you do as an artist. And I haven't found that. Not that I haven't found it everywhere or a lot of places, but not in the same way that it's like in Hamilton. And when you live here, you get to enjoy it in a way that's a lot different than if you're just passing through. If you get to experience it as someone that's staying here and growing here, it's great. And I'm gonna miss that a lot. That sense of home whenever you walk around town, you'll meet somebody you know, and it's just really nice. It's if nothing else, it's just a great place to be, foster your art, grow creatively, and meet a lot of people that are doing the same thing.
Where do you get most of your inspiration from for music?
Oddly enough, it's from the other people I play with or the people I meet. It's a pretty common question, right? People want to know why you do what you do, and for me, it's always been, not like earlier it was about artists I listened to and growing up when you're a kid and you want to get your CDs from high school and stuff. You're like, oh, I love that artist, that's great, or Foo Fighters or something when I first started. But when I started touring and playing around town, it was all the other musicians I met and the way they got into it. So you kind of hit this level where you've already passed that point where you're listening to your favorite music, and now you're playing with these people and all these other artists, and then you start learning how they do it, and you kind of learn off of each other. So if nothing, it's everybody around you in your community that's where I get my sense of creativity, my sense of wanting to be better, be a better writer, no matter what that's about. All the different stories or things I do write about are as varied as the experiences you have, but that it all comes down to the people you surround yourself with, and a lot of that's come out of Hamilton for at least me and the different artists I know.
If there was an inspiring musician that wanted to break into the scene, basically, what would you tell them?
Open mics. If it's a musician, absolutely. They always go to open mics. When I first started, I went to the Pepper Jack, which is actually right behind us, or used to be anyway. It's now Absinthe. But I went there, and I just started playing, because I had these songs. I'd sit in my room and write these songs, and I went there to start playing. And you get nervous, and you got to get over the anxiety of playing, but presenting your material. And it's the best, easiest way to be around other people doing the same thing that want to get more comfortable and get better as musicians. And then you meet other artists that are doing it too. And again, as I said earlier, it helps you grow better because you're around these people that want to do the same thing. Open mics. Go to open mics.
All right. Well, Kirby, if someone wanted to follow you, how would they go about staying on tabs with your travels?
The best bet is kirbysings.com. It's my website. I have a blog that I'm going to get better at keeping more updated, especially since I've decided to move. I have more things I want to talk about now. This experience of leaving has really shifted a bunch of stuff in my head. But kirbysings.com. You can get me on Twitter as well at Kirby Sings, at Kirby Sings on Twitter. And then Kirby Music on Facebook is there as well. But kirbysings.com's got all the links. So go there and you'll find me.
That's our episode from Homegrown. Hope you enjoyed this. And don't forget to follow Kirby and see what is next for Kirby.
Absolutely. And I'll be back through around Christmas for sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks a lot, Mike.